It's a bright sunny Tuesday morning, and the first lesson of the day is underway at the village's primary school. The teacher, Mrs. Aisha, is testing her students' understanding of a topic they treated a day before.
Who can tell me the square root of 81 multiplied by 7? Anyone?
Me, madam. It's 12, madam.
No, Grace. 12 is not the correct answer. Who else?
I know, it's 13.
And how did you arrive at that?
Madam, I'm not sure, but Grace said 12, and you said it was wrong. So I wanted to try 13.
So now square root has turned into reciting numbers in ascendancy. Are you serious, Robert?
Me, madam.
Yes, Jacqueline. Are you about to make any meaningful contribution, or would you be telling me that the answer is 14?
No, madam. The square root of 81 is 9, and 9 multiplied by 7 equals 63.
Wonderful. That is amazing, Jacqueline. Give her a round of applause. This is what happens when you take your studies seriously, both at school and at home. Keep it up.
Thanks, Jacqueline. You just saved the class.
Yeah, we are proud of you.
Oh, that's okay.
Jacqueline's usual walking path back home seemed more interesting today. For the first time, as she walks past the village's community hospital, she notices the hard-working and smartly dressed medical staff going about their work. She couldn't help but notice the passion with which the nurses carried out their duties, seeing to needs of the malnourished-looking children. In a brief moment, Jacqueline pictures herself in the future, smartly dressed in a doctor's uniform and happily attending to mothers and children in the big hospital.
Hey, what are you thinking about? I asked what you were thinking about. Oh, just a fanciful dream of being a doctor for kids. A pediatrician, you mean? Yes, working at a big hospital. I need to work hard to make it happen. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to study for the test. Yes, Jacqueline. Thanks.
Early the next morning, just before setting out to school, Jacqueline's distressed-looking father called her to sit to have a very important talk with her.
We have been trying so hard to see you through your education, but I can no longer afford to do so. I have run out of money. Most of your school fees I have been paying has been borrowed money. Now I must pay back.
Okay, Father, but why are you telling me this? What would you have me do about it?
Nothing. At this point, your mother and I have no choice but to marry you to Papa Sadiq. That way, we will get money from your dowry to look after ourselves and your little brother.
Marriage? Father, what is that? Mother, what is he talking about? I don't understand. Please explain.
Sorry, my daughter. You will understand when you get in there.
But I still don't get it. I'm just a child.
Believe me, my daughter. It is for the good of us all. That will be all. Prepare for your marriage next week.
Please. Father, what is going to happen to me now?
Jacqueline ran out of the house and carried on in tears as far as her young legs could carry her. She runs to Mrs. Aisha, her class teacher. Maybe she could help her understand what her father had just told her.
What is it, Jacqueline?
My father said he cannot pay my school fees anymore, so he's going to marry me off.
Marry? What? This is not right. Marriage is not for children. I would have to speak to your father against this plan.
Mrs. Aisha sends Jacqueline back home with a promise to visit right after sorting out her students for the morning lesson. When she arrived, she was met with an unpleasant surprise.
Oh, Jacqueline, you are here. Come over. Today is your lucky day. Uncle Sadiq is here to marry you. See all the bride price and beautiful gifts. Sorry for the sudden appearance. I felt I needed to get this off the list to enable me attend other activities. Oh, no problem, boss. Darling, quickly get Jacqueline a dress to change her. She's leaving for the city right away.
Yes, a little token for all the inconvenience caused.
Oh, wow. Yes, a token.
Sadly, Jacqueline found herself driving away from home.
I can't wait to start my new life with my beautiful bride.
Mrs. Aisha, how I wish you were here. I cannot believe this is happening to me. I feel so hopeless.
Cheer up, sweetheart. You'll be fine. Are you hungry?
You know you can't stay silent forever. At a point, we need to communicate because we are husband and wife. I understand. It's your first time. So of course it's natural to be worried. But you'll be fine. I'm a nice man.
Soon, they were in the big city. 15-year-old Jackeline begins her strange new life with her 35-year-old husband. She is suddenly thrown into an adult world where she has to do things she used to see her mother do for her father. She would often cry day after day her husband leaves for
I
work.
cannot believe I'm having to do all this on a daily basis. Cleaning and washing of clothes, ironing, going to the markets, and cooking for the house. I was never prepared for this. How do I endure this in addition to the physical abuse? Oh God, help me. This is not the future I had in mind. I can't go on like this. I feel so abused and tired.
Early child marriage is not only harmful to our children's health and well-being, but also locks the girl's future in poverty. At least from 18 years, when their bodies will be reasonably mature enough to handle the stress of marriage.
Hey, what is this? Is this how your mother taught you how to iron a shirt? Look at me when I'm talking to you!
Hello, are you Mr. Sadiq?
No, I'm not.
Hey, stay where you are!
Police! Freeze!
Mrs. Aisha, you came to my rescue. I am so grateful.
It's Mrs. Aisha and Jackeline. You're back! It's great to see you, Jackeline. We missed you so much.
I missed you all too. A big thank you for all your prayers and support.
After considering the undeserving torment and treatment she had to go through, the school and village chief had a special package for Jackeline. They decided to offer a full scholarship to Jackeline and told her that girls like her deserved all the needed support to have a brighter future. Jackeline was elated. Finally, she could get to do what she has always wanted to do. Some years later, Jackeline completes her primary and secondary education with flying colors and proceeds to higher education, where she later graduates as a qualified pediatrician. Her dream job! She later turned her experience and skills in cooking into a real business, where she set up Jackie Cho, an NGO back in the village with a special goal of catering for malnourished kids in the neighborhood. It was her way of saying a big thank you for the rescue and support.
Finish the meal and quickly head to the screening center. We want to make sure you are all healthy children.